Tamar Braxton is shaking. Has anybody went to go check on Tamar Braxton? They're saying that she got attacked randomly in the middle of the night and woke up in a pool of blood.
Felt like when she had invited you.
She set me up. She set me up.
So I said,
just to do a rollout for her show she had going on.
Tamar Braxton is back on Chrisean's neck again, and she is dragging her to filth for lying about what really happened in 2023. If you remember, Chrisean attacked James Wright Chanel at Tamar's show and left that grown man crying with no teeth left in his mouth. At the time, Tamar addressed it a little bit, but she's back again with even more info about what really happened that night. Chrisean was out here calling Tamar a clout-chasing grandma when the whole time Tamar was just trying to show her some love. Chrisean is really the cause of her problems. Oh, and remember how Tamar popped out a few weeks ago claiming that she almost died? Word in the street is Chrisean jumped her. Chrisean and Tamar got into it back in 2023 during Tamar's Love and War 10th anniversary tour. During her stop in LA, Tamar invited Chrisean backstage so they could cut it up. Chrisean was never supposed to perform. I need y'all to remember that because Chrisean definitely didn't, and that's why this entire mess happened in the first place. Tamar was just trying to be nice to her since she had just given birth and had to deal with Blue not claiming Junior and posting his private photos on the internet. Anyway, right before Tamar went on stage, Chrisean disrupted a pre-show prayer Tamar was having with her sister Tamar Braxton and her team. Apparently, she was mad that she wasn't allowed to perform. As she was going off, she saw James standing in the corner looking all cute and decided to physically attack him. She hit him in the face multiple times, chipping his tooth and sending him to the hospital. Tamar's friend Leroy was actually the first person to speak on the issue, and he wasn't playing with Chrisean. He went on an explosive rant on his IG and called Chrisean a disgusting ghetto girl. She had no business even being on stage in the first place. And apparently, Chrisean came to the show heavily drunk, high as a kite, and smelling like herb. That lady is a disgusting pig, and I'm going to make sure she goes to jail. You do not come to my show and attack people. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure she pays for assaulting James. She's going to prison. I am so disgusted.
First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so Cardi took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. Everybody's trying to calm her down. She's in there rough, like a dungeon dragon, right? I want everybody to let Chrisean know, Croissant, whoever she is and whatever she does, I'm coming for every coin she has. And y'all know me, I'm not going to stop. I can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records.
Chrisean responded to this, and she accused Tamar and her team for trying to use her for clout to promote their show.
I don't know what's going on and why it's popping it like I'm not just a female, like. And the clout chasing is kind of, it's getting out of hand, so. But no, it was nothing between me and Tamar. It had nothing to do with any of that.
Initially, James was quite, but after Chrisean got online accusing him and Tamar of using her for clout, oh, it was up. He revealed that the damage Chrisean's made to his face was so bad that he had to get a whole new set of teeth fixed because both his face and teeth were severely damaged.
I was attacked for no reason, and they keep telling me don't get on live, but no, like all the assumptions and how people feel and what people think they know. I am at the dentist right now. I have to get my teeth fixed. My teeth have to be fixed, and that's what's happening right now.
Tamar also decided to also hop in and finally address the situation. She denied the claims that she was only using Chrisean for clout and said she invited Chrisean on stage because they were both from Baltimore and she saw Chrisean as her younger sister. She got all emotional about the whole thing and confirmed that Chrisean did in fact attack James. She even said she wished Chrisean had hit her instead and apologized to Chrisean for making her feel less than. Tamar clarified Chrisean was never booked to perform. It was just a nice invite, nothing more, nothing less.
Especially James. He was assaulted and he was hurt. And I just feel like I can't make nobody happy. I really wish he would have hit me instead of him. You know, I'm just so sorry it happened to you. And I'm sorry, Chrisean, if you felt that, you know, any of us wanted to use you for high.
A lot of people were not here for Tamar's video at all. They said she should have known better than to bring Chrisean around her people, knowing very well just how chaotic Chrisean is. Chrisean turned on Tamar, and that's what Tamar get. You can't help bums like Chrisean. Just yesterday, Tamar was straddling the fence, and she apologized to that girl. Her team deserves better. Shaking my head. So Chrisean Rock punched James Wright Chanel in the face at Tamar Braxton concert? All he's ever done was be happy and eat Patti LaBelle pies. What is happening? What was the reason? Chrisean didn't care about Tamar or her apology. She later appeared in an interview with Cam Newton, and once again, she started going off about the whole clout chasing stuff. She insisted that the entire thing was a setup.
Tamar Braxton, should I say that?
I didn't get into nothing. I went somewhere, I was invited, and then I was set up. Like I was supposed to perform. I'm like, all right, bet she have a show. She invited me, sent her numbers. Get there, they hand me a mic. I get the mic, I'm like, hey. Like, I don't know why my music ain't playing yet. I'm not used to this. I usually get brought up by Glorilla, Sexy Red. This was my first experience ever feeling like trying to be embarrassed. Like, I thought it was like set up purposely to make me feel like, I don't know, less of myself. And she's older.
So you felt attacked?
I for sure did.
Chrisean also said that contrary to what James and Tamar said, she didn't just attack James for no reason. Apparently, when she confronted Tamar about her sound being messed up, James came up to her, talking crazy and spitting in her face. She warned him multiple times to back off, but he just kept going, and that's when she handled him.
But you thought they were going to play the song.
I didn't think. They said they was going to pray.
And
they
gave you
me
the
a
mic.
mic. So then I was like, she's like, you was nowhere to be found. You was nowhere to be found. I said, Tamar, are you okay? Like, that's petty. It's just me and you right here. Like, nobody's here. My team not in the room with us. It's me and you. So then she started pointing at this big gay nigga.
Was that James Wright Chanel?
I don't know. Yeah, him. And he get in my face. He, like, while he's talking, spit coming out of his mouth. I said, back up, bro. Like, I know you think you're a female, but shit, you still nigga. Back up. So he like, we couldn't find you. I said, you don't want to hand me the mic. Why are you lying? She's like, well. And they kept, I was like, oh, y'all want to lie? Okay.
And then it went left.
No, I went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left.
And then he said you knocked his teeth out or something.
Now, as for James, he dragged Chrisean to court and sued her. The case is still in court, so there isn't much information out about it, but James's lawyer, Kevin Anderson, was asked about it, and this is what he had to say. She hit him multiple times in the face for no reason at all. We were surprised that she was able to leave the facility that night. She had on rings that were pretty much equivalent to brass knuckles. Now, just when we thought this mess couldn't get any worse, it was brought back up again when Tamar had this scary incident where she almost died. She posted about it on her IG, saying she woke up in a pool of her own red fluid with major injuries. I struggled to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood by my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me, for real. I don't even know what happened to me. A lot of people were wondering how the hell this even happened. Some people were saying maybe she suffered a stroke and fell flat on her face. And some people also said she flipped and fell unconscious. People even accused Yandy of being behind this. But now they're saying it might have been Chrisean. Tamar is still yet to file a police report. People claim she was sleepwalking and fell down a flight of stairs, but people aren't buying it at all. They are saying that she probably got into it with Chrisean over the James Wright situation, but she doesn't want to admit it and get clowned. I personally feel like it's a reach, but once again, this is Chrisean we're talking about, so we can't put anything past her. One person said, this girl has gotten away with too much, and it's about time she faced the consequences of her actions. Stop making idiots famous. Another person said, what I hate is that Chrisean will never take responsibility for this. She's so out of touch with reality that she can never see her actions for what they truly are. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Chrisean getting into it with Tamar? And don't really think Chrisean is behind Tamar's recent incident? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.